All right, so us as men, black men, white men, whatever, us as men in general, we don't go to therapy, especially black men. But I feel as though the barbershop is the cornerstone of that. So what I mean by that is a lot of clients come to us. It's not big, but they just come to us and express themselves. They come here, they relax, they chat it up with the other clients that we have. They chat it up with us. They tell us their entire life story. We get to know them. We tell them our life stories. So it's just one big therapy session, if you will. Do you agree?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wholeheartedly. It is. I mean, there's certain places that, black men especially go to express themselves. And the barbershop is one where they feel comfortable with. I mean, one, I guess because it's male dominant. And, you make a connection with your barber. Yeah, I mean, I tell you guys are actually like therapists. You absolutely make a connection with your barber. You tell him things that you don't tell your fucking wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
It's I think it's just a comfortability thing. But as far as crying, I still don't think that's. I mean, I guess just me. It's not acceptable.
And that's the thing. It's not socially acceptable. It really isn't. But when is it? So going off of the question we had last time, how do I want to say this? How is it? How do we express ourselves outside of the barbershop? How would we express ourselves if we're angry, if we're upset, if we literally do have to cry? How do we express any emotion outside the barbershop? How would you express?
Well, you do it as a man, no matter what. You always keep. I mean, for me, you just keep your composure. You always keep your composure. Like, what the fuck? I always was thinking, what is crying gonna do anyway? What does crying do? It's not gonna fucking fix that situation. It's not gonna stop anything that's. It's not gonna stop anything that's coming. Anything that's coming. So what you crying for? And this coming from a nigga who used to cry a lot. Like, but then I just noticed it's just like crying ain't gonna do shit. And I think the biggest thing is, and when you cry, I just think you're going off emotion. And I think that's most of what the problem is why because you're thinking emotionally, you're not thinking logically. I think if you took kept logic into the situation, and that's why people mostly cry, because they're running off emotion. If you stop and just think logically, you'll find a solution to the situation.
No, I mean, that's facts. I agree. So funny, but not funny. So one of my nephews, every time he would be playing a game, like just on the iPad or whatever, bro, he would get to that one level where it's like he can't get over that. So he gets frustrated. He'll he doesn't do it anymore because he's in high school. But when he was a young boy, he would just get frustrated. I'm like, bro, it's not that deep. Here, let me show you how to get through that level. And it takes that. Sometimes it takes someone else to show us how to get through that level in life, And
that's what a man is for. Because, not taking anything from women, but, you know what I mean? Like, because I was raised by my mom without, for a little bit. And then there was a man present. But, me and that man bumped heads. Just because I was older at this point. I might have been 12, 11 years old before I really had a man in my life. But like this is coming from like when I was raised, like I was that same way. Like, bro, I can't tell you how many freaking game systems I've been through, how many controllers I've been through from just being frustrated with a game and throwing it and just picking up the whole system, throwing it out the window, like, and
the whole console,
bro. I'm known for it.
Hey,
yo,
I heard about a remote before, but the console,
bro, the whole bro, almost the TV and everything, bro. And I'm talking like and it didn't help because I would do that and I would get the same system like maybe 2 or 3 days later. Like that's how because again, I don't want to say that my mom was just working with the best hand that she could. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get this nigga to join, he ain't gonna fucking flip out and snap. So you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I would do when I wouldn't get my way because I was an emotional fucking wreck. I never thought logically. I never had to work for any. Well, when I was younger, I never really worked for anything. Like it was always given to me, and I always expected to be given to me. And when it didn't get, and when it wasn't given to me, I'd act out emotionally, and it'd get given to me. So I could see the routine here. If I act out emotionally, I get what I want. You know what I mean? So I did that for a while until until I learned differently.
Yeah.
And I just you just learn from your errors. It's just like I try to think logically on everything that I do, and I try not to think with emotion. Because when you think with emotion, that's when you get emotional responses.
100%. So do you think, especially in our childhood phases, that a male role model, it can be anything, father, grandfather, uncle.
Absolutely.
Do you think that's necessary?
Absolutely. It has to be a man has to be there to show you what a pillar of a man is supposed to be. I mean, again, not saying it's not all women. It is not all women, but most women they move off emotion.
Yeah.
They don't think logically. They move off emotion. And like when your child sees that, like, you crying and shit like that, and what's the name? They're gonna think that it's okay to cry. Like now, like when you got a man there showing you how to be a man, and like standing on what he's supposed to stand on. Like even in death, a man not crying or a man like maybe just shedding a tear. You know what I'm saying? That's. Now, when a man's by himself, like in his, in his own, what's his name? That's perfectly fine. You let that shit out, bro. You let that shit go. You got to. You have to. But I just don't think it's conducive to do it in front of others. And it's not about. I mean, I guess it is the opinion. I don't know. It's for me, that's weird because I don't care what people think about me.
Yeah, 100%.
But I guess I do. I mean, in some sense, I do. Not that what they eat, I don't shit. You know what I'm saying? But my character, I don't want. That's what I don't want my character to be judged.
Okay, I see that.
That's what it is. I don't like. That's the one thing I don't want is don't judge my character as like I'm a weak, soft motherfucker and shit like because I think that's how people get judged when they show emotion like that. I think people, especially women, you cry in front of a fucking woman, bro.
Now, depending on the topic or why you're crying, some women might think that crying shows signs of strength. You know what I mean?
You think you really?
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Cause you gotta think about it. Let's say
I think women would look at like men crying like that and like, this weak ass nigga, what the fuck can he do for me?
Let's say.
But that's I mean, again, it's the type of woman.
100% the type of woman. Let's say somebody in the family just died. Obviously, if that's connection between you and that family member that died is real strong.
Oh yeah, now absolutely.
So,
I feel you on that.
Some women gonna see that as okay. Like, I mean, he's just going through the motions.
I think that. I mean, now they would probably look at that both ways too. He would. I think they would embrace the emotion that he's going through, and I think they would embrace the solidness that he's standing on because you know he's you know what I mean, all right, yeah, he's not showing no emotion. He's been, you know what I mean, like he's like all right, like what the fuck, like what's like he ain't got time. He doesn't have time for emotion. He got to make sure everything right. He got to make sure you know what I mean, his kid, his mom, his you know what I mean, the person that he loved died. He got to make sure they get you know what I mean, get the proper things that they need, you know what I mean, towards the next life, you know what I mean? He got time for emotion later. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll have emotion later. Emotions can come later, bro. You have to, like, again, what the fuck is crying gonna do? How is crying going to help the situation that you're in?
True. It's not. You gotta put action behind it.
Yeah, exactly. What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Are you gonna sit? You gonna sit there and cry? These niggas.
Gonna get caught up, bro.
They don't even fuck. That's a goddamn shame. And that's the part they gonna cry when they get caught up. Now, kids is different. Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
But, you know, you're a grown ass man. You gotta handle your shit, bro. You can't, like, again, I don't see the significance in crying. You know, what are you crying for? Like, especially over something like trivial, like a flat tire.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I'm saying now, you talking like if we getting deep, like how deep we getting? Like what we talking about? Like
as deep as we can get it. I just thought about the family member situation.
I'm just saying like as a you know what I mean, like how deep are we getting that to the point where it's gonna make us cry? Like now if you my bro and I grew up with you and we having a moment. And I tell you what I mean, and I see, you know what I mean, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Now I'm just saying this as far as, you know what I mean, you try to show yourself as being the foundation of, you know what I mean, your family, of your pillar. You try to be a pillar, you try to be, I mean, you have to show, you can't show weakness. Especially even in sport. In sport, like.
Oh yeah, you really can't in sport. As soon as you show an inch of weakness, bro. It's done. Like even bro, in freaking football, growing up playing at Coatesville, bro, we wasn't even technically allowed to bend over and put our hands on our knees, bro, because that's a sign of weakness. As soon as the opposing offense sees that, run the ball at him, bro. He tired. Throw the ball at him. He not gonna be able to. He tired.
Man, the cough we cut from, bro. Like.
He not gonna be able to cover this route. He's tired.
Man, we come from gladiators. Like that's like nowadays, like bro, like Richard Jefferson just went on a tangent the other night about the coddling the NBA does now. To where as though if somebody has a thumb injury, they could tell the fucking coach, "Oh yeah, bro, I
need a rest."
Yeah, bro. Like we're doing load management now. Yo. What the fuck is a load management? Like that's what I like. This is even that's even with the crying part. This is how soft everybody has become. Like this, like there's this big. I guess, pussiness about everybody now. Like nobody. It sounds it's like nobody has balls anymore. Everybody has to lean on. Everybody is codependent on something. Like that's the shit it's crazy to me. It's so crazy to me that everybody is like just so.
You good?
It's so overly emotional about everything. Oh, somebody said something to you on the fucking internet. Oh, I'm gonna go fucking kill myself now because of it.
I'm not happy you said that, but look, especially the internet stuff, bro. Why are we so fragile? I'm talking about
because
the
you know
younger
why?
generation,
You know
like
why?
my generation and below.
You know why? The internet is the worst thing ever created to mankind. It is the worst thing ever created. It gives people this sense of entitlement, this false narrative that people fucking follow and think that it's like, you know what I mean? You think that it's gonna happen to you? When most of them niggas on there is broke. Most of that shit is a facade, bro. None of that shit is real. And people take it as Bible, as church. And then they get a rude awakening when they find out that it's not that. That is the worst thing ever created. Absolutely.
Cause like granted, when I was in middle school and everything, the bullying. I don't even know what to call it, pandemic. The bullying pandemic was around. We had to sit in the auditorium and watch videos on, like, how not to bully someone, bro.
I think I hate to be a proprietor of it, but bullying need to come back. Like that's like. The reason that the world is the way it is today is because people don't get bullied anymore. Like you got people identifying as other, like it's, I don't know. It's so confusing.
It is. But that's how we know we're in the end times, bro. It's been, people been saying it for hundreds of years. Bro, it's more prevalent than now, bro.
One thing that actually is it kind of fucking rings true. We're living in a simulation. It's got to be something like that, bro. There's no way that this shit can be real. Like, I can see why somebody would fucking get emotional over what's going on in the world today. I can see why people would fucking be openly crying and what's name. I can see why. This shit deeper than Nino Brown. Like I've never like. I can see why people would. I can see why you would want to cry. The shit that goes on in this. It makes me want to cry.
Not facts, bro. Cause it's sad. Like. Shouldn't be like this, but hey, look.
Like, I mean, I get it, bro. I mean, I can see why people would want to cry, but I just can't be the one that just does it openly like that, bro. I mean, if I'm not knocking people who do, because with the state of affairs that's going on right now, I can completely understand it. I mean, but. Because I'm just still to the adjective, like, what the fuck is crying gonna do about it? What is it gonna do about it? It's not gonna change a fucking thing. It's not gonna help the situation. Only thing that helps the situation is action and movement. But they say you gotta move forward to get where you're going.
But what was I just about to say? Oh, the internet stuff.
Like even with the shit with the war and shit like that, bro.
Like, bro, I was on the game the other day, bro. Just playing. Mind you, game. All right? This isn't real life. I play Apex. Bro, there's so many people on there. Like, all right, I understand. If you, whatever you doing, all right, cool. If you in the middle of like you actually trying to play the game correctly and everything, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I understand it. But bro, calling me trash because you got knocked down and killed? Know what I mean? So I just started trolling Bull. He was talking in the mic and everything. I just pretended like I was crying through the mic or whatever.
Yeah.
Every time he would say something, like, he's oh yeah, you better start crying. I'm like, bro, I'm perfectly fine with my life. I'm taking an hour out of my day to play this game. You probably play this joint 3 hours, maybe more a day. I have a job, bills.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You probably sitting in your mom's basement with a fucking Mountain Dew Cold Red right now, bro.
I'm great.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what the internet has done though. It's giving people that type of voice that they can do stuff like that. Like, yeah, I mean, he wouldn't do that to you. I mean, he wouldn't do it to your face. Like, of course, I mean, that's what. Again, they not happy with their fucking life, and that's what they gotta do. That's their entertainment. So what do you do? When do you think it's okay to cry? Do you think it's okay to cry in front of people?
Certain aspects of life. So obviously, depending on what we're talking about, yes, I'll 100% I'll cry in front of my chick. I'll cry in front of my parents. I'll cry in front of the homies. If I have to, like if we talking about something that deep, for sure, yes. And when I say homies,
you know what? Okay, I take it back.
I'm not just saying.
I'm not okay.
Some bull.
If I don't know you,
like a year ago,
exactly.
We
yes,
gotta have.
All right, now that's all right. Now that's
crying
okay. That's a different context.
Now look, if I'm at work and I start crying, get away from me. 100%. All right, because that's a different type of cry. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because they got me to that extent.
There's levels to it. All right. Okay. Yeah. Now see. All right. Now that's different. Homies. Like friends and family, different. I would absolutely cry in front of friends and family. Absolutely.
You can talk. Go ahead. You go.
But just like shit. Even at work though, even at work ain't gonna get me to a point where I'm and even if I do, you ain't gonna see it. I'm gonna be somewhere. What's the name? And I'm gonna get myself together. And I'll be back.
I'm gonna try, but sometimes, especially the position I'm in, I can't really go nowhere. So I gotta like kind of just sit there. But again, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of seeing me cry.